got an idea. She'll never know.
Where's Chance? We have a show to film. Where's Chance?
Here I am!
Chance! Come on. We have a show to do.
Yes, we do. Welcome to the Deep End.
I'm Gianna. I just played Wendy Jo in the LHS production of Footloose.
And I'm Chance. I just placed dead last in the New York State archery competition.
Thank you for joining us, Chance. Today on the Deep End, we'll be back with our Chance Card Challenge.
Playing Who Said That Line with the Footloose cast.
And talking to Emily Aiello, an LHS student aspiring to go to school for musical theater.
Stick around for a special musical performance by Emily at the end of this episode. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Emily Aiello. Emily, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
That's amazing to hear. Obviously, we brought you on to talk about your, your career in theater and, how that's going, how it's been. Tell me a little bit about it. How long have you been doing the musical here at LHS?
I've been doing the musical since I was a freshman.
Word. So you have a lot of experience. Obviously, that's 4 musicals?
Yeah.
Okay, word. Do you also do the plays, or is it just the musicals?
Not the plays, just the musicals.
Obviously, what's been your favorite so far?
Oh, that's a hard one. I would definitely say probably either Anything Goes or Footloose.
I didn't get to see Anything Goes, but I saw Footloose. It was a date, and it was honestly really good. I liked the set design a lot. It stood out to me. You guys definitely seem to work as like one big coherent, piece, like a nice team. Would you say you obviously do 2 sports as well?
Yes.
Is it kind of like a team, everyone on stage?
I would say, yeah, like we all have our parts we play and like positions or whatever, but everybody has their job, everybody appreciates each other, and nothing could get done without everybody doing their part.
A lot of chemistry I feel like is required just in, one-on-one maybe connections with characters, or obviously you have a whole big cast that needs to seem like they're moving as one. With Footloose in particular, you guys seemed like you guys were, all in accordance with one another. How was it playing and connecting with your character? I believe it was Ariel Moore.
Yes, it was. This was a very fun experience for me because it's something I've never really touched upon. Like, obviously, Footloose is not your Anything Goes. It's not Mamma Mia. Like, it's fun. It's amazing, but it's also very deep. And I think that's what people don't realize sometimes. So I think people see Ariel and they're like, she's a fun-loving, like, rebellious little girl. But I'm just like, for me, it was like, no, she's hurting on the inside. She is covering up her pain. She's trying to, like, present herself a certain way while trying to hide who she actually is and how she feels. So I think for me, it was, like, a good challenge to, like, dig deep and really think, like, how would she feel in this moment?
You performed very well from what I saw.
Thank you.
Would you say, like, are any colleges here at these shows, or like how do they maybe get their eyes on you? Like how do you get your name out there?
Well, I would say it's not exactly like sports. I wish it was. They don't really like send people to watch shows. I wish they did.
No scouts?
No, unfortunately not. But it's a lot of like, I think it's like a lot of like self-work. Like you have to put yourself out there. You have to like make a name for yourself, and also it's also like connections, like who you know. Like I've been lucky enough to have like people in my life who have taught me in theater, who like have connections at like these great schools, who like have like kind of like talked me up a little bit, so I get these great opportunities. But also it's like I feel like it's a lot of like self-work and like here's me, take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it obviously helps to have like a good corner backing you up and stuff like that. Obviously you got to be your own like number one believer and stuff, but I know you said there's no scouts, nothing like that. So, when you're reaching out to these places, stuff like auditions, selectivity, how competitive is the scene,
It can get pretty competitive. They get like a good amount of applications, maybe like over like 2,000 a year, and then they have to whittle it down. So it starts with a pre-screen. So I have to record myself singing 2 contrasting songs, like a 32-bar cut. I have to record myself performing like a 60 to 90-second monologue. I have to record myself doing like a 60-second cut of a dance, and I send it all to them, and I wait. Great process. And they email me back and say, hey, we loved you. We want you to come in and audition for us. Or they'll say, hey, sorry, it's not going to work out. And then if I get an audition, I will go in person and I'll audition for them, and I'll basically do the same thing just in person. And then they'll make their decision, and like a few months later be like, hey, come to our school, or hey, it's not going to work out.
It sounds like so many like huge like opportunities and events always. I mean, you just constantly have to like kind of seize your moment, take advantage of the opportunities that you are given. A lot of, I feel like stress maybe and anxiety leading up to those moments. How do you keep calm and maybe soothe yourself and just, kind of lock in, make sure everything's going to be all right?
Great question. For me, it was never really, I don't want to say I've never been scared to like perform, but for me, it was just like, I'd be nervous up until the point I get on stage, and then I'm like on stage. Once I'm there, I'm just like, let's do this. Like, I've always like felt deep down that this is what I love to do. Like, I could never really like stop doing it. So I think like just doing it and like do the thing, and it's just, I'm in it. I'm locked in.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. It's not on the same scale at all, but like back in freshman year, I played AAU basketball, and I'd always get like super nervous about like my performance leading up to the games. But as soon as like I was on the court, it was just kind of like, let's play. Yes. And it's cool to hear that like that kind of translates. It kind of translates to different I guess industries. Just the same principle of like, take the leap, yes. Put yourself out there and stuff like that. Speaking of putting yourself out there, I know you mentioned a lot of, like networking, connections helps you like that. How have you kind of gotten connected with some of these people? Was it just maybe luck, or are you making efforts to kind of get yourself out there?
I definitely say like luck is a part of it. Like, I have, my voice teacher is amazing. She went to Boston Conservatory. She has connections almost everywhere, I feel like. But also I think like just like playing the game, and like if a college is offering like a visit day, I went to a visit day for one of the colleges where I got to like be alongside the students and like have some one-on-one time with the faculty. I think like that makes me stand out. So when I go to an audition, they'd be like, I remember you, or like, hey again. So I think like playing the game like makes showing an interest in the schools and stuff like that.
I know you mentioned your voice teacher, was it?
Yes.
I'm not too sure what that is. What do voice teachers teach exactly?
So my voice teacher, I have a lesson like weekly, and I'll go in and I'll just work on a song. For the longest time, it's been, let's work on college stuff. Like, she's the one who helped me pick my songs to like sing at auditions, and like pick my monologues and like workshop them. And so it's like an hour each week, and I'll just like warm up my voice, try some things. She'll teach me technique, and then we're good. We're golden.
That's awesome. It seems like so many things to balance, like when you're on stage and when you're off, honestly. But as far as the onstage stuff goes, I mean, you got to memorize lines, nail all the notes, where you're supposed to be and when you're supposed to be there. Does it ever get to be too much? Are you ever overwhelmed at all?
The pace can be fast, and sometimes it can be like, oh my goodness. But I think our system at the high school is good, where we have like a set date where we're all going to be off book, but we have time to like still look at our scripts and stuff. But honestly, for me, as I've like progressed in my musical theater like journey, it's like, it never feels like work. It's just like, this is what I love to do. And I love writing my notes in my script. I love sitting in my room late at night, memorizing my lines. I just love it all.
It's all kind of your process.
Yeah.
You're very much in love with your process. That's amazing, honestly. I'm not too like into theater as like a spectator, but when I do go out to the shows, or like last year, I think I was at She Kills Monsters or something like that. It was very, I love seeing people perform and seeing people like in their art and live through the process. It's very cool to see people express themselves. You're obviously a master at balancing on the stage. As far as off the stage, though, I know you do a couple sports. What were they again?
I play soccer and I run track.
Could you kind of speak to how, soccer, track, theater, all those are tying it together, with the, book stuff, student life? Talk to me.
I like to be busy. I've always liked to be busy. And I think like being busy has like really forced me to like work on my time management skills. So if I know like in the fall, if I know I have soccer practice till like 5, I'll be like, okay, so do some homework before practice, do some homework after practice. And then sometimes I would have like, I was in Fame. So if I had Fame rehearsal, I would like work it out with my coach. Like, oh, maybe I'll miss this practice. Maybe like everyone was very understanding and like let me do like multiple things that I loved and they understood. But yeah, and then obviously like with like if I was doing a show at Syracuse Children's Theater, it would be on the weekends, so it wouldn't really conflict, which is why I also loved that because it worked with my schedule. And then honestly, in track season, it's like musical's over. I don't really got a lot to do, so I can just be in that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I mean, communication and time management, you'd say, are very big things.
Yes.
That help you maintain all this. Mm-hmm. Some things we're working on in here, our teacher, Mr. Nicholas, knows very well. 2 things I've obviously mastered, being in front of you guys and stuff. But it obviously is a ton. Are there any words you have for maybe younger aspiring actors and actresses that are trying to get into theater but might be discouraged for one reason or another?
Yes. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what your path should be. Everybody's path is different. People get to Broadway all different ways if that's your goal. People like, and even, oh my gosh, I lost for words. Sorry. But yeah, I would say just that's the main thing. Like, believe in yourself. Know your strengths. Don't let anyone put you into a box. Like, speak out. You have a voice. Use your voice. It's important. And just, yeah, you do you.
Very well said. Is there anything that people like myself, people not too educated in the industry of theater, should know before we close out here?
Theater etiquette is a thing. Please do not put your feet on the seats in front of you.
Oh, gee, that's common sense.
Yeah.
It should be. It should be.
Yeah.
I fear, but obviously it's not, so that needs to be said. Well, thank you very much for coming on, Emily. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
I am joined here by some of the cast of Footloose: Jonas Ellis, who played Willard, Lexi Dugulensky, who played Peggy Sue, and Leo Brooker, who played Cowboy Bob. As I read a line from the show, the 3 of you are going to race to see which character said it. Once you think you know it, you're going to hit the stool, and then I'll call on you. If you get it right, you get a point. Whoever has the most points at the end gets to pick our chance card for our next challenge. All right, got it?
Yes.
All right. So the first line is, tomorrow is a school day. Leo? Jonas?
That was Jonas.
Ethel.
Shaw.
Girl.
Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Idiot.
Don't you ever look where you're going.
I think it was you.
I think it was you.
He said it. Willard.
Yep, good job, Leo. There's no dancing allowed here.
Principal Clark.
Jeez.
Yes, good job. Serious as a heart attack.
Wendy Joe.
Yep. Ariel, who invited this clown?
Chuck. Chuck Cranston.
Chunk.
All right.
Good job. You guys gotta lock in, okay?
I'm locked.
All right. Tell it to the train. Leo?
Oh my God, Ariel.
Good job. Okay. Boy, I can sure empty a room.
Don't you have to wait?
Oh.
You out here just
Ren.
cheating?
Ren? Okay. Yeah,
Just
try
cheating?
to wait.
Yeah.
They just started wailing on him.
Willard!
Oh, but I have to wait! Hold on.
No, I say the line. I think I have I have the right.
Okay. Make it 50.
Coach Dunbar!
He gets his hand there first.
All right. Come on, let's go break a law.
Ariel.
No.
Right, friend.
Yup, Lexi got it.
Get out of here.
Hey, you are good and you are fine.
Come on,
That's
yeah, you
Willard.
got that.
Yep.
Whatever.
I believe Mr. McCormick has a right to speak.
Oh. These are like we
Ethel.
think it's
No,
the
not
last
Ethel.
line.
Bye.
Nope. Jonas?
Bye.
Dang it.
Good job. And then, but tonight is different.
Oh.
This is the first time we've ever left Beaumont together.
Rusty.
Wow.
You should.
Very passionate over here.
I am.
You mean tracks.
You used to be her friend. Leo.
Oh, I know it.
2,
No, I got nothing.
1.
Bye.
Yup.
Yes.
I think he's handsome.
I think he's tall.
I know it.
Rusty?
Nope.
Erling.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone's tall on skates. Sorry.
That's kind of frightening, though, isn't it?
Ah!
No, this is hard. This is hard.
Garvin.
Nope.
Cheater!
Yup.
Eat rocks.
Really? I would not.
I was gonna say Rocco, but then
Yeah.
It's not graffiti, it's poetry.
Ariel.
If I don't say something, I'm gonna bust.
Apple.
Howdy.
Ah!
Wait, which howdy?
Ran. Or Ariel. Depends on which one.
Actually, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you because they both do say it.
Yeah.
I was thinking
I gave
the
you
one
that. I
was
so
Ariel,
gave you
but-
that hint.
Yeah.
So gave you that.
No.
Okay, the last one. Okay, Jonas.
Get your
Jonas is
put-
ahead.
Ew.
Not shocked.
Okay. Mama could whip up one of those croissants. Leo?
Willard.
Yes, good job.
Oh.
Okay, good job.
Who won?
Definitely Joe.
Jonas,
Trash.
Ellis, aka Willard.
All right.
Yup, good
All
job.
right,
Very good job, Jonas.
So pretty much, I won per chance. It was pretty easy. When I had won, per chance, what was the feeling? It was a great feeling. And per chance, it could have been better if I had just maybe, per chance, had just maybe let my competition like hit the stool more per chance. But I figured that if that happened, per chance I wouldn't have won. So I decided that I should just try my hardest, and per chance I might win. And per that chance, I did definitely win. I won. Victory. 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 Yeah, point it up. I won. Me. Remember this face. Remember. Remember. I'm a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There you go. Congratulations, Jonas. You won our challenge, and now you get to pick a chance card. Whatever these cards say, I have to do for our next segment.
Whatever it says.
Take your pick.
Any of these?
Any. Pick a card, any card.
Like a magician. I want to be an electrician.
Oh, right. What does it say, Jonas? Read it for me.
Who's most likely to?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I can do that. Perfect.
Who's most likely to win? Me. I won.
Clearly, yeah. Congrats.
Turkey. That's. We do it. Snail.
You got one more?
One more. I do. Octopus. Wait, I got more. Octopus. Calamari. Oh, turkey. Thanksgiving.
I know one. Wait, can I go?
Yeah.
Snowman.
Well, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Do it again. Do the snowman. Snowman. Ice cream cone.
How creative.
Or banana split. Oh, you gotta, no, not on top. What?
Oh,
Yep. Banana split. Or maybe
Maybe.
up here.
Up here.
Motorcycles.
Okay, we'll see you guys on the next segment.
Toodaloo.
Welcome to our Chance Card Challenge. Today for the game, Chance and I will be picking prompts and holding up the cards for who's most likely to.
For example, who's most likely to be a billionaire by 25? Right there.
There you go. All
Do
right,
you want to
let's
jump
start
right
it.
in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna pick one.
Who's most likely to forget to say my pleasure at Chick-fil-A?
I don't know. I feel like.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did you say? Wait, you said me.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, I'm very good about like all like the stupid like formality rules they have. I just follow them to a T. It's like
Really?
yeah, I'm like a robot
I've-
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that
The
makes
whole-
sense.
Yeah.
I just think I'm like I get so mad at myself if I forget to say that stuff. I'm like, no. I
Really?
didn't follow the rules. Yeah.
To me, it's just chicken. It's not really that deep.
Not that deep. Okay. Who's most likely to laugh at a bad moment?
You said.
I
oh,
said you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I have trouble keeping my composure at times.
But that's a good thing. You're very entertaining.
Yeah, I'm high on life. There you
Yes, yes. Very lively.
Who's most likely to steal a teenager's Halloween candy when they are trick-or-treating? I saw it.
What? I would never do that.
I'm not malicious at all.
You think I am?
don't. I think you're more malicious than I am. And I think that's a reasonable... I'm very pure at heart, you know? Okay, well, maybe we should just get into the next one.
We're
Okay.
beefing.
I knew some of these would like stir the pot a bit. Sorry.
We each wrote some of them, so we don't know each other's, for reference. Who's most likely to waste their money on what? Like, on something like...
Give me an example. We'll say clothes.
It's not wasting.
Okay, well, like...
Okay, so that's probably me then.
We'll say, okay, I guess so. Yeah. I'm a big DoorDash spender, though, so...
Yeah, I shop a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Lots of chilies and stuff for me.
I picked that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was 4. How many? 4.
Yeah, I got 2. You got
Okay.
2? Okay. Number 5. Who's most likely to move to a different country? Jesus. There we are. Okay.
Do you want to go to a different country?
Yeah, I'm adventurous. You know, I want to, maybe find new parts of myself and
Where do you want to go?
somewhere exotic. Maybe like Cambodia. I don't know.
You heard it here, Cambodia.
Is it cool over there?
I don't know. Is it? You
That'd
want to
be-
move there?
That would be the fun, right? That'd be the
Okay,
adventure.
right.
Yeah.
I just want to go to somewhere in Europe.
Word.
Be fun. Okay, number 6. We'll do 9.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this one you used as the example.
Oh. Okay.
So we're gonna.
Millionaire.
That was millionaire. We already did that. So, who's most likely to turn in a project late?
No way.
I've never turned a project in late in my life.
I might have. But okay, that's just because I'm very good with time management. You know what? Okay. I'll concede, I think.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay, perfect. And on a good note here.
Yep.
Who's most likely to fall asleep during a movie? Yeah, I'd say Gianna. Would you? Yeah, definitely.
I'm guilty of that,
Yeah,
like a lot.
I used to be, but now it's just like, I don't know. When I like to really enjoy my winding down time, so I try to stay awake to enjoy it.
When I wind down, I sleep. So
There you go. Well,
that's
you
kind
got
of
to
how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got to know your host a little bit better.
Yep.
And we will see you on the next segment where we have Emily Aiello singing "Someone Is Someone Out There." Take it away, Emily.
Is someone out there beyond the sky? Is there a home where these words can fly? Is there a heart that might understand? Is someone out there to take my hand? World forever changing every day now. Nothing ever seems to stay the same. Who'd be there if I should lose my way now? Does someone else know my name? Is someone out there? Show me a sign. Have you a plan that could be divine? Have you a voice that will tell me so? Is someone out there? Is someone out there? I have to know.
Thank you so much, Emily. That was beautiful. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, that was very amazing. We will see you guys next time on
The Deep End.